Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw.
We really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back now, pressure on its way. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now run here with Blake Corum. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Corum again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Whittington. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cardi with the extra point. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. another carry for him. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Daniels gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
2nd down and 10, Daniels. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Again, Daniels to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is York to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Coral. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. His pass caught by Allen. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That's complete. Naku on the left side. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
On first down, they'll run. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 42. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those troop throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff goes to Corum, running left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taking his shot deep down the field and gun. That's complete inside the 35. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams need only one to take the lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels off the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Daniels back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is intercepted by Darius Williams. He makes the 20th interception of his career. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play.
He loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Working quickly here. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And this one does not go far. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw. This one taken in by Corum. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now looking to throw. It's complete to Whittington. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Able to find Nakua here. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing from the gun here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Slide's kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Williams with the INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Play action on 1st down. He fires one deep down the middle. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Corum. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Pass play coming here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Give to Corum from the gun. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Benjamin St-Juste picks it off into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines can be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Back to the air following the pick 6. And they pick him off again. It's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 27, Rams 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning one of the tight ends. They're going to run on first down with Corum. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the set. Getting out to his left. scrimmage. Set him up now with third down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be fourth down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On fourth down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They give it to him again. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Commanders 36, Rams 17.
Now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Cade, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He'll throw it. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They'll throw on third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jamin Davis. Has a hole left, room to run. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Corum straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jared Verse on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Rams' 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got his target, it's Zacchaeus. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Groupie sends it through. And that makes it a 29-point ball game.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give right side to Corum. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. made down the right sideline. Give him 32 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. A give up the middle to Corum. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw in on 3rd and long. Completes this one to Corum. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. And they pick him off again. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Daniels now. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Looking for a target. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
The score, Commanders 60, Rams 17.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On the handoff, it's Corum. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Mike Sainristil makes the play.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Daniels back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now a give running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now Daniels off to play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Daniels. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Corum. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He can't hang on to the pass. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Rams will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a toss play for Corum. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And they pick him off again! And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown! Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. This one taken in by Corum. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders have it once again after yet another interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he'll go down here at the 16. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they weren't afraid to keep running.